Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Very good. Welcome, Dr. Lalita.
Thank you so much.
So, today we are conducting our summit on purpose, success, and financial freedom.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dr. Lalita.
Thank you so much, Rajiv ji.
So, let me introduce Dr. Lalita for my audience, and she is really a educational personality. So, Dr. Lalita is a coach, Geniusologist, founder of Geniusology, Ignite Your Kids' Brilliance Mastermind. She is an author and an educationist, working with children and parents for last 15 years. So she has a vast experience in education and she understands child of every nature and dealing with parents of different nature. So let us hear from her in detail how she is serving society and how she is what is her journey. Yes, Dr.
Yeah.
Lalita.
Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for this opportunity, for just bringing me here and for, inviting me here. Uh, I started my career as a teacher. I come from Haryana, the same place. You are from Gurugram and I'm from Haryana. So in Haryana, we know really like there is a different attitude of people. The people are very good by heart, but there is a different approach. There is a different, scenario and system of parenting. So as I chose my profession as teaching and I was dealing with the parents in day to day, and at every step I used to feel the kids, every child is brilliant, every child is amazing, every child is a genius, but what makes a big difference in their life is how they are being parented, like how their parents are behaving with them. So that is what motivated me, because only working on children is not sufficient. Because when we used to sit together, we used to do the meeting, so we used to feel what to do, parents are not listening this, what to do, parents are not understanding this. So from there I got this feel that yes, really parents need to be addressed, especially in India, because they are following the same traditional method of parenting, which needs to be totally changed. And from there I took it up as a mission of my life, that I want to transform parenting in India.
Wow. So you are on a great mission. As you rightly said, I am also from Haryana and I know the mind of parents that they leave children to their own mercy. If they are
Yes.
willing to do something, they are welcome to do anything.
Yeah.
But if parents have to take initiative, their initiative is to make earnings more than focusing on children.
Yes.
And they are busy in their own.
Right. Either they are over, forcing them, or just imposing their condition on them, over discipline, over expectations. And a kind of, if I say, the entrepreneur brain is being killed, and only job and job and job. They just want their child to study and get a government job. That's it. This is what all parents think about.
Very true, very true. So, Dr. Lalita, now we know you are into creating genius in child.
Yeah.
And if parents and child both agree to the requirement, then you can bring genius out of it
Correct.
over a period of time.
And
And
it's not creating, Rajivji, I say it unfold, because it
unfold,
unfolding
right?
is a very slow process, and it continuous keep on going. So every child within them is a genius. Okay, it's not like it will come from somewhere out, it's within them, and we just
Wow.
as a parent need to unfold from we need to recognize their talent, we need to recognize their personality, we need to recognize who actually they are, what actually they want, and help them to unfold their own notes of the genius within them.
Wow, wow, great. So, Dr. Lalita, tell us how do you come into contact with MRM, Mental Resilience Mastery, and how did you become author in the book Grail?
Yeah, but Rajiv ji, like in before COVID also, like I was really looking forward for this parenting and so many things all together, but I was not finding the way out, like how to do. Being in that a small town of Haryana, it was not that much exposure you will get what you want to do. So I started searching something online, and fortunately I came across Arfin Khan, and then I came Arfin introduced me to David. And when
Wow.
I saw the energy of this man, when I saw, like, at this age he just behaves like a 16 years old boy, and how gracefully he is living his life at that age, and what not he has achieved in life. So I really wanted to, go under his mentorship. And then I got an opportunity when he invited for MRM that people can join. And in the first batch, when we invited people, I really missed it. I could not get his message. And when the batch started, then I got the message, and I was, oh my god, why did this happen to me? So fortunately, one of the MRM members, when second batch started, she forwarded me the link, and that's how I came to MRM. And my journey with MRM is phenomenal. I don't have words to express, because you remember, like, I was the person coming and crying, and I don't have time. I have so many things to do in life, but I'm not able to do because my day is this, because my day is that. And MRM has given me the clarity that it was not I didn't have time. It was just that I was not sorted. I was not certain about the things. I was not organized. I was not managing my time properly. And that my mental resilience, which was missing, is given to me by David Nair MRM. The power of NENN, no excuses, no negativity. I am on the 69th day today, and I'm really
Wow.
proud of it. And in past 69 days, I tried it thrice, and this is the fourth trial of mine. And 69th day, and I can't tell you, each and every moment of my day is mindful. Earlier I was, just dragging myself towards office, dragging towards the daily routine, but now it just happens like this. I don't want to sleep at night because I have so much to do. I want to, not because of anxiety, but I feel so sorted now. I feel so organized, arranged, and I am totally focused towards my purpose. Like, I knew I want to do something about parenting, but what exactly I want to do, I didn't knew. So MRM has given me that clarity, that purpose, and finally it came into the chapter. And I am the part of book Grail
Book
2.0,
grill.
and my chapter is there, my purpose of life is there. That is, I want to
Wow.
transform parenting in India. Like, I want to bring a revolution in parenting of India, and I would love to impact it globally as well. That is what is my purpose of life.
Wow. So this is the purpose you have written in the book also.
Yes, this is the purpose I have
Very
written in
good.
the book as well.
Very good. So book has given us opportunity. I am also co-author with Dr. Lalita in this book. And I know how mastermind MRM and opportunity to write for this book and take this book along to from the zero stage to the last stage. We have done so much collective efforts.
And this
Great.
community itself, Rajiv ji, I must say, we all are together. It's giving this MRM group a different kind of energy. uh, you know we being together, like-minded people, all the 40 authors, they all have gone through so much in their life. It's not just what the life was bed of roses for them and they have just come through. They have seen the real weird face of life, and then they have achieved where they are today. It's just not a book, it is 40 authors, and they have put their heart and soul. It is anthology of purpose, it's anthology of those people. It's not just a book, it's a lot more than that. It can transform. I am damn sure in past 1.5 year, how I have got transformed, it can transform the life of many people if they just read this book.
Wow, great. Thank you, Dr. Lalita, for such an enlightenment on your last 1 year and how you are connected and how you were inspired and others can get the same. So let us tell us, does this book and MRM changed your financial freedom? Oh, what do you understand by financial freedom in life?
Actually, Rajiv ji, to be very honest, I am not really much caring. I was not much caring about financial this thing. I was like, fine, I'm going in life and I'm getting whatever I need. So I always run away from finances, like never caring, never talking about finances. But after MRM now, after meeting you specially, I started thinking about money. I started understanding, just like your family relationship, just like your parenting relationship, you also set a relationship with your money, with finances. And just like family, you need to maintain, because I'm following the same pattern with money coming going, coming going, because of my behavior. And I need to break that pattern of mine, and I'm just shifting. I'm in just a initial stage of it, in the first stage of it, that I'm changing my relationship with money, started being mindful about what I'm spending, why I'm spending, and it is worth spending that.
Wow.
So that's this
So,
has really, because right from the beginning I was totally ignorant. If someone is asking about calculating the money, I'll not even calculate that. I was having that kind of mindset. Then secondly, it was earning money is not a good thing, more money is good. So I have heard that kind of things from the society. I was brought up in such society. But now I'm breaking those all mindsets of mine, just because of this your program and MRM.
I will tell you that even mathematician, those people who have studied mathematics up to the BSc, MSc level, when it comes to finance, they say it is very difficult to count or calculate. They can
Yes,
do integration, differentiation, trigonometry in 1 second, and when it comes to counting, they just start fearing. So
yes,
it is just a fear. Unless you take the first step, fear will never go.
correct. So true, true.
So, in terms of for audience, what we say is when you are free to take independent decisions, and
Hmm.
money is not limiting your decisions to fulfill your desires and
Yes,
dreams, then we
yes,
say you are becoming financially independent in life. And
yes.
it is a right for everybody to maintain good relationship, healthy relationship with money. And
Right,
as
true.
soon as you maintain this relationship, it is like your wife, it will stay with you forever.
Wow, great. That's a great
if you,
example.
if you don't, then it will keep on running like here and there.
It's just like your life partner, huh?
Correct. Because it is required before wife, after wife, every time you need money.
Yes,
So
yes,
you have
true,
to
true.
have better relationship with money also, not only with wife.
Yes, yes.
So I will ask one more thing. Do you understand budget or do you prepare budget or not? Just for the information, not in too much detail.
Not much. It's just basic budget. It's not the typical budget. Like as I told, like I was ignorant, but yes, for past 3 months now I started writing my income, plus what is my expenditure, then plus
Wow.
what is my saving. From past 3 months I have started doing it now.
So it is like when you start writing budget, it tells you, it shows you how to monitor your money and expenses. And if you start
Yes,
doing that, 50% journey of achieving financial freedom is done.
yes.
So you monitor
Earlier I
and then
didn't
you
even
spend.
understand what does it mean financial independence or freedom. Like I
Hmm.
never thought about, I heard this word but I never thought of it. But now I know, like being just you are working and then you are getting something, a salary, and you are just enjoying the life. It was like that for me. But now I understand for myself, like if I'm shifting from here to somewhere else again, then there is a fear in me that okay, I'm just transferring from here to there, then what about my job, right? Without a job I have a fear of insecurity, but when I don't have that fear, I feel that will be the financial freedom for me, that I'm not totally
Great.
dependent on a job or a work only. So it should be
Okay,
something like
Doctor
that.
Doctor Lalita. Now audience have understood something about importance of money. So let us talk about success. How do you consider yourself? Give us one success you have achieved in life and you wanted to give it to audience so that they can also apply same formula and get success in life.
Right, Rajiv ji, like I have studied in the schools without classrooms, without teachers, under the trees. I started my journey from there. Totally Hindi medium, a very simple village, then city, and then process carries on. Like there were difficulties in life in initially, but what I feel is there are, you will say me to share one thing, but that one thing I call it eco. Like for anything you need a ecosystem. So I
Hmm.
say for my success it was eco. First was ethics. Whatever was my condition, whatever were the situations, I never gave up my ethics at any cost. After that it was optimistic. Like C for commitment, E, and then C for is commitment. I was always committed that yes, there is a say now that you are born maybe unwealthy is okay, but if you die unwealthy or unsuccessful,
It's
that's
your
not, that's a crime, right?
That's a crime.
So
That is your
right,
choice.
that's your choice. I say that's a crime. So right from the beginning that sentence was really favorite to me and I was always committed. I saw many failures. I failed in standard 12th. Then I got some kind of compartments in graduation also. Still I struggled. Then I started my career. Again there were struggles. There were some social issues. But still I was committed and never let my commitment get away from me. And third thing which I say, oh, for optimistic. I didn't knew how the things will happen, but I knew something will happen and the things will work out. This is what I call eco for me. And that is a formula of success, like ethics, commitment, and being optimistic.
Wow. So, Dr. Lalita, I know you are always dealing with parents and child. That means dealing with people. And I have learned in my life experience that everything what you do, wherever you do, it is all about guiding and managing people because they can't manage themselves. So,
Right.
if they get a guidance, then they can do wonders in life.
Yes. True.
So only guidance and direction can change their life. And if
True.
their life is changed, their children will definitely have much better life.
Right. Right. So true.
So
And
we have, yes,
in the
tell us
same
something.
continuation, like you said, if you get a good guide, I was fortunate that in my first mentor, Mr. Ravinder Dangi, like I adore him. I can't explain my gratitude, my respect towards him. I don't have enough words to express that. And he like guided me to go in life. And the fourth thing, that is hit or success, again I'll say, like hit I call it. Okay, I abstracted out of his teachings to me. There are four things. Like first one is honesty. Whatever he used to say, whatever may happen, you just come and tell me that, sir, this has happened. Like whatever big mistake you have committed, not a problem, but tell me the truth. Be honest. So what I have learned in this scenario right now, presently, people leave their honesty at a very first initial stage, but if they are really honest, they can scale heights. It may be tough, but they can do wonders. Then again, H is hard work. Though I believe in smart, using smart techniques, but there is no alternate to hard work. Tomorrow people say hard work, don't do hard work, smart work. I don't believe in that, to be very frank. To be very honest, hard work can't be replaced by anything. Yes, you can use smart gadgets, smart things, but hard work will remain hard work. Then your integrity, again, always be, keep your integrity. That's your personality, that's your, that's something is a proof of your existence. That is integrity. And last is trust. Trust again on almighty, trusting your mentor, trusting your in yourself. Like Swami Vivekananda said, if you don't have self confidence, this is again a biggest crime. So trust in yourself, trusting your mentor can take you anywhere in life. This is what I believe.
Very true. Very true. Dr. Lalita, this we all 40 authors comes together to define purpose. This book has our purpose, and if you have purpose, you can get success. And if you get success, you get money. And when you plan for money, you become financially independent in life. So all these are
Wow.
connected dot to dot.
Great.
And if we can do this, anyone can do this. And this
Yes.
book has this is a second edition of our book in which 40 authors have written their purpose of life and their journey of life.
So true, Rajiv ji.
Before this, there was one first book edition where we were 30 authors have written their purpose of life, and this will be going to become an encyclopedia, anthology of purpose. More editions will come, more people will join Master Resilience Mastery, and more people will come out with new books. So over a period of time, it will be thousands of purposes together in books, which people can read and understand and develop their purpose. If they develop their purpose, they define their goals, they will achieve success in life and become
So
financially
true.
free.
So true.
All are connected.
And as you said, Rajiv ji, like if we people can do, I believe you, Prabhunath ji, David himself, and many more people. For you, it is like, yes, definitely, you can do anything. But from my angle, if I see from where I started, if I can do it, if I can do it, I believe anyone on the planet can do it, because I came from there, like there were no kind of no opportunities, no openness, no exposure, and I used to feel how the things will happen. But if I can do it, trust me, anyone can do it. I strongly believe in that, and I strongly appreciate your this sentence that yes, definitely it can be done by anyone.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Lalita. Any one advice if we want to give to audience in one line?
The advice, though, I'll say I'm going to steal the word of David Nair and our three pillars of the our MRM. They are faith, commitment, and discipline. And there I feel I resonate more and the most with commitment. If
Wow.
you have commitment and you are continuously practicing it, you will get excellence in that, and definitely you can achieve and get anything in life you are dreaming today. So commitment, commitment, and commitment can give
Wow.
you whatever you want.
Thank you, Dr. Lalita, for your wonderful explanation and time.
Thank you
And
so much, Rajiv ji, for
definitely,
calling me and inviting me.
audience will be definitely benefiting from your advice.
Thank you so much,
And
Rajiv ji.
they will
Hope so.
connect you on your channels for any such help they need.
Yeah, I
Thank
would
you very
love to
much.
talk about parenting and MRM or anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, and you are doing a great job in transforming the minds about financial relationship of people, and that's really very important. Many people like me are ignorant, and you are awakening them. So that's a great job itself. Thank you so much for taking that initiative.
Let us do together.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye. हाँ रजनी क्या हुआ? कर आई नहीं रही, दिख नहीं रही। लाइव स्ट्रीम में क्लिक करके कर दिया। हाँ कर। आ गई आ गई। हेलो रजनी, कैन यू हियर मी? रजनी कैन यू हियर मी? आई कांट हियर यू, इंक्रीज द वॉल्यूम। हेलो।
हेलो, हाँ जी।
हाँ कैन आई कैन
हाँ,
हियर यू नाउ। वी विल डू लाइक दिस ओनली।
हाँ, ठीक है।
welcome Dr. Rajni Gupta in our Purpose Success Summit for Financial Freedom. We are organizing this summit for our book launch Grail 2, which is Tick Your Life Right with Purpose. It's an anthology of purpose written by 40 authors in India and abroad. So this book will be guiding factor for people to develop their purpose in life. So let me introduce Rajni Gupta for our audience. Rajni Gupta is a lecturer in government aided school teaching mathematics and science, have an experience of 34 years, counselor and Gyan naturopath,
Gyno,
member of Gyno
gynae
naturopath,
naturopath, yes.
Gynae naturopath, member of Nishtha Yog team, Yog and Yoga group of people, look 16 live, 16 co-authors of the book Grail edition, member of MRM group and Fire to Wire group.
Yes.
Wow. Welcome, Rajni.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much, Dr. Rajiv, for
I want
inviting
to
me.
I want to hear more from the mouth of the horse because this was very small introduction. Tell us about your journey and of your program.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajiv, for inviting me in your summit. I am very grateful to you for this, for to be here. And I am Rajni Gupta. I am teaching mathematics and science. But I started counseling and speaker as a speaker, public speaker, and I am the active member of Nishtha Yog team. In Nishtha Yog team, we have certain procedures to build up our physical and mental health. And I am also the member of MRM, Mental Resilience Mastery Mastermind, which is created by David Nair, and we are the member of that group. And I am also the member of Fire to Wire.
Wow. So can you tell us more about how you joined MRM and how you got benefit from MRM? Is a mental resilience mastery mastermind.
Yes, this group is created by Dr. David Nair, and I learned so many things from here. I built my confidence, I increases my speaking skills, learning, listening skills, and how to use the social media in this group. And this also helped me to identify my purpose. The mainly the thing is which is the advantage for me to joining this group. I accept the proposal to write my chapter on my journey of life as well as the purpose. Who am I? What I want to do? That is the purpose I can able to define for myself. And I wrote my chapter on this in the book
Wow.
Grail.
So tell us something about your chapter also.
Yes, in
What is the
Janet.
purpose of your life?
uh, my purpose of life is to create an awareness among people, all the people, but especially to women, because now these days the women are too much busy in their personal and professional life, but they are not able to take care of their health. They are doing work for their family, for finances, for everything, but they are not able to take care of their physical or mental health. Both are disturbed, and that affect on their professional growth also. So I want to make awareness among those. This is my purpose, and I wrote that same purpose to in the book Grail.
Okay, very good. So you were able to crystallize your purpose of life after you joined mental resilience mastery.
Yes, yes. Before that, I am not too much serious about this. But when I find my purpose, that now this is my purpose. This is especially I want to convey my message to not only few women but the whole community.
Wow, that's very nice. And can you also, you were referring fire to wire. group.
Yes,
So
Fire
can
to
you tell
Wire.
us something about Fire to Wire also?
Yes, Fire to Wire is the group which is having sessions in the morning, early morning at 5:15. It starts from 5:15 to 6:15. And that sessions, in those sessions we learn how to maintain our physical as well as mental wealth network, because
Wow.
there we have exercises, 10 to 15 minutes exercises, then 10 to 15 minutes me time, silence
What
time,
is what
me
is the
time.
change? What is the change you feel in your life by adopting those habits?
I feel the whole day energetic. The
Wow.
full day I feel full of energy and full of happiness, full of positive thoughts I have when I attend this session. That is my daily food, the starting food of my life every day.
Wow. Very fine. So, what I say, Fire to Wire, for the audience benefit, I will tell that Fire to Wire is a program in which we build the habits, patterns of starting your day, ending your day, how you can be productive and enthusiastic throughout the day. So there are so many practices which we dealt with: NENN, no negativity, no excuse, morning rituals, winding down in the night, writing journal. So many things we do in the Fire to Wire that is changing life of members. Thank you, Rajni, for bringing that into the.
And also we
Okay,
are having certain discussions on certain topics or certain problems, how to resolve those problems in our daily life. We will discuss those, and everyone shared their views or their way of thinking on that problem and how to resolve it. So by
very good.
communicating each other, we can have more benefit to solve the problems.
Thank you, Rajni Gupta, for this enlightened information on purpose and your purpose of life. So, in this summit of purpose, success, and financial freedom, now we are reaching to the stage of financial freedom. Can you describe to audience what do you understand by financial freedom?
Financial freedom for me, that I have enough money to spend on my daily needs or my desires. I can fulfill my desires. Either those desires, they are traveling or buying something, some big one, I can fulfill that. And also save some money for my future also. That is my,
Wow.
in my terms, that I have finance freedom.
Wow. So that means you are very clearly defined that if I am able to meet my expenses and I am able to fulfill my desires, then I feel I am financially free. And also, I am able to save for my future requirement and retirement. We
That
call it retirement
is must
also.
for everyone to secure your future is very necessary.
Correct, correct. So you when you do nominate percentage that you are saying 20 to 30% you are saving. This takes me to the one more question that do you prepare budget for your needs or you do something different?
I am not preparing my budget on paper as such, that this much of money is I want to spend on this and this much of money. But in my mind, I calculate the whole for the whole 6 months or for a year, that this much money I have to save. I will want to put in my life insurance or in PPF or in some FDs, and rest of the part I want to spend in my journey if I want to travel somewhere, or my daily necessities, to pay my bills, credit bills, or something else like this.
Very nice. So this is also okay, but however we insist public that if you understand the importance of making budget on paper, then you will never fail in saving what you decided to save. 30%. You are saying 30% saving, but at the end of the year you may realize that saving is not even 20% or 10%, or some year you have spent more than the planning, planned expenses. So planned means budget, and when it is not written, it is not a budget. It is only some calculation in mind. So we insist that people should start writing
Thank you, Dr. Rajiv. Now
expenses.
I will start writing my budget.
So for audience, let me elaborate slightly more on financial freedom. So we say that when we are independent of making decisions, and finance is not the limiting factor for taking decisions on our desires and monthly expenses, then we are touching the stage of financial freedom. However, if we are able to save money for our retirement, save money for our investments, and our investment becomes so big that our passive income is more than our active income, then we say we are financially independent in life. And everyone has a right to dream that he should be financially independent in life, and as early as possible will make sense. This is not something which you start after retirement. This is something which you start from the first day of job. When you start your job, you start earning money, you start preparing budget, and you save. When you save, you invest. When you invest, you start getting passive income. When your passive income is more than active income, you are becoming financially independent in life. So this is not a big thing to understand. Very simple thing. However, people don't give focus.
First, elaborates this passive income means my savings.
No, no, no. Passive income is when you are getting income from your investments. That can be in fixed deposit, that can be in post office, that can be in shares.
Okay. Means the
So
interest part.
when you deposit money in bank, you don't spend time there except when you go there to deposit and when you go to withdraw. Balance time, bank is working for you. You are getting interest at the end of the year. So that is passive income. You are not spending time, but you are getting income. So best thing is to keep on investing so that your passive income increases. The best example we give is if you buy a luxury car of 10 lakhs or you buy a ordinary car of 3 lakhs, so you save 7 lakhs, and if you put 7 lakhs in fixed deposit, you will get more than the diesel requirement of every month, and you will increase your investments also. So that is what we say, that spend on luxury when you have passive income more than your active income, but spend on necessity when you are still on the path.
It is
Okay.
slightly difficult to handle these type of conditions that if I like to buy some luxury car but I don't have my passive income up to that, then it means I can't able to buy that car. So I need to increase my passive income first and then I go to buy that car.
It is advisable to go for passive income and then buy. However, it is never advisable to buy with credit cards and by loan.
Yes. Buy loan is something different because that gives us the liability
Yes, yes,
on
yes. So
us.
don't create liabilities when your income, passive income is not there.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is bringing me to one more question. Now we have covered purpose, success, and finance. Now I want to understand from you if how you are serving community, or if I want to say that, tell us two things with which you are serving society and society is getting benefit or success from your wisdom or from your services.
I want to share my thoughts, my experiences with other people by speaking or by counseling them or by following certain procedures so that the women or the people they can take care of their physical and mental health. So if they are doing exercises every day and by sharing their problems, the main thing is to share their problems. Sometimes the people they are not sharing, they linger on and say, yeah, now it's okay. let us see we can solve it. And they are not able to discuss those problems with their family members or with friends or some counselors. And then after some time they go on depression, on that stage.
Correct.
So before going to that stage, they need to discuss their problems with when it starts in the initial stage, not on the final stage. But initially, if we discuss our problems with some other person, whom we trust, that now if I discuss this problem with this person, I can find the solution. Or there are certain counselors are also available now these days, which solve our problems within time.
Very nice.
So it is necessary to discuss and find the solution within time. Then we can save our health as well as our finances, and the mental stage is also recover.
Correct. So what you are saying is, many cases relationships and health is destroyed when you don't take action in time. You when you get a
Yes,
physical hurt, you just immediately go to doctor because you can see the red blood coming out of the wound. However, when it is a problem which you can't see and you keep on avoiding that problem, and when it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, you are not able to solve. So it is good to talk to family, talk to friends, talk to counselor, and get it resolved before it go to depression stage, because mental problems are identified very late. Means with when symptoms starts coming, that means you are very late. So counselor can help
yes,
you when you are in a stage that it is starting stage, or you started getting some irritations, or you started getting something unliked in health, relationships, and family. Then you go and talk. Talking can resolve many issues. Thank
yes.
you.
And it is very necessity for everyone, or especially women, because they have to take care of their family, the whole community. So it is necessity to take care of the women about their mental stress, how to reduce it.
Very true. So thank you, Rajni Gupta. Today, connecting with us, we are discussing on a purpose, success, and financial freedom summit, and celebrating the launch of our book Grail 2, Take Your Life Right with Purpose. And it is a book of 40 chapters written by 40 national and international authors about their journey of life and about their purpose of life and how they are serving society. This is not going to be last book. We are coming out with many versions in future to come. As part of MRM, we have taken this responsibility that we will help people to come and develop their purpose of life and write in the book, so that generations can take advantage of developing their purpose of life. And if they can identify and develop their purpose of life, they will be very easily able to move much faster in life. You define your purpose when you are 25 years old, and starting the job, you will be financially free by end of 35 years of age. If you define your purpose in life at 50, you will be financially free by the time you will retire at age of 60. If you don't find your purpose of life, you will go to graveyard without any financial freedom.
Without meaning of your life.
So it is up to audience to decide which way they want to live their life. And it is not only financial freedom, it gives you contentment, satisfaction, self realization,
Satisfaction.
productivity. It is connected with many things.
Yes.
So you do what you do and why you do should be very clear. This book is available on Notion Press as well as on Amazon.com, Flipkart, also in India and other countries. Please go and buy and gift this book to your children, to your parents, to your friends, so that their life can change. Thank you, Rajni Gupta, for
Thank you so
spreading your
much,
wisdom.
Dr. Rajiv. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
nice day. Bye.
Goodbye.
हेलो। नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ। कोई पता नहीं, कोई मुश्किल आ गई थी शायद, हुआ नहीं। वो सुमाना नहीं कनेक्ट हो पाई, डेविड तो कनेक्टेड था। हाँ, नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ। तो अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो? खाना में क्या हो गया? अच्छा। नहीं, 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 हुआ नहीं, हुआ नहीं, हुआ नहीं, हुआ नहीं। तो अभी अगर आप, वो अभय ने आना था, वो आया नहीं है मेरे उसमें। पता नहीं कहीं फँस गया हो, वगैरह इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया में फँसा हुआ, घर नहीं पहुँचा। हाँ, मंडे 7 बजे या 7:30। नहीं, 6 नहीं है, 7 या 7:30। हाँ। हाँ, अच्छा। चलो, चलो, आप सॉर्ट आउट करो। अगर आप नहीं आ सकते तो मैं फिर सुनीता को लेता हूँ उनका, क्योंकि मैं ऑनलाइन हूँ अभी सब जगह। आपका भी ऑनलाइन जा रहा है, ठीक है। ओके, ओके। हेलो, 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 हेलो। क्या हुआ? हेलो। हाँ, सुनीता जी। अच्छा, अभी ना थर्ड इंटरव्यू अभय का होना था, वो कहीं फंस गए हैं। तो अगर आप अभी फ्री हो तो अभी कर लेते हैं। तो लिंक आपको भेज रहा हूँ मैं, 2 मिनट में ज्वाइन कर लो। हाँ, 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 लैपटॉप से करना, सिर्फ उस पे करेंगे, रीस्ट्रीम पे। हाँ, हाँ, ठीक है, कर लो। मैं भेज रहा हूँ लिंक। So, for the benefit of audience, we are waiting for author Sunita. She is also one of the author for this book, Grail. So, Sunita ji, let me introduce Sunita ji. Her profile is she is a former educationist, an author, and co-author in this book, Grail. She is a mindset transformational coach, wellness coach, working with women empowerment. So she is also working with women for their empowerment. She is the author of. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you speak?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
वो लगाओ, वॉल्यूम तेज करो.
एक मिनट एक मिनट. अभी आ रही है?
मेरे को आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी.
Am I audible now?
नहीं. अगर स्पीकर लगाए हुए हैं तो लगा लो, नहीं तो वो ईयरफोन निकाल दो.
नहीं नहीं, स्पीकर नहीं लगाया मैंने, इसी पे चल रहा है.
लैपटॉप का वॉल्यूम तेज करो.
फुल है. Can you hear me now? आप अपना चेक
अच्छा,
करो एक
मेरा
बारी.
होगा. हाँ, ठीक है, ठीक. कैन यू हियर मी? बोलो.
Yeah.
हाँ, इट्स ओके.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, 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 yes. It was on mute. My was on mute. Sorry.
मेरा वही, that's what.
Okay. So welcome, Sunita ji, to this. We are doing this summit on purpose, success, and financial freedom. And you are one of the co-author for this book, Grail. Take your life right with purpose. It's an anthology of purpose written by 40 authors, and you are one of them.
Right.
So let me introduce to you to my and our audience on social media. Sunita ji is former educationist. She has also worked in education line. She is an author and co-author in this book, Grail. She is a mindset transformation and wellness coach working for women empowerment. Wow. So you have so many hats. So instead of I read this profile, I will ask from the mouth of the horse. Tell us something about your journey and about your program.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for having me here on this platform with you. I'm really humbled to be here with you. So yes, I'm Sunita Mittal. I'm an author, co-author, a mindset transformation coach. I help women achieve confidence, reach their full potential, become resilient, and live a life they desire just 10 weeks through my program IYCT. By working on their personal development and mindfulness, they become more self aware, which makes them shine and live a happy life with no more fear, depression, and anxiety. So that's about my program.
Wow. Also tell us something about your journey. Educationist, what did you do?
Actually, my journey is there is too much, to say. So yes, I started first of all. I uh, Let me just tell you, I'm an educationist. I've worked in a school for around 15 years. 1.5 decade. And after that, after my husband's passing away, I joined the job in BB as a government job in BBMB. And yes, I took my voluntary retirement from there, and I dropped into this coaching section.
Wow, wow, amazing journey. So it's helping students
Yeah,
every time
because
in
I
life.
have been there in that journey. So I have helped students for so many years. And yes, they were students, and now these are people. Like, through my experiences, my uh, a journey of my life was really very tough. It was not so easy. So through my experiences, what I have overcome, I need to help people who are undergoing the same thing. Because in this world, this life is not so easy. We all have challenges in our life. So yes, whoever needs me, I'm here for them.
Wow, that's great. So also tell us our audience, how do you connected with the MRM? This is Mental Resilience Mastery Mastermind. And how did you involved into the writing of book as a co-author? Grail.
Yeah, so my journey in MRM, I was introduced by one of my friend, Parveen Lasanya. She's also a coach. So the journey in MRM was fabulous, fantastic. We learned so many things here, Uh, we learned about faith, commitment, discipline, uh, and the biggest thing which David really taught us, no excuses, no negativity, right? Taking care of our gatekeepers, and self retrospection, how to see ourselves. All these
Wow.
things, just made us resilient, bounce back. I was not that way, but after this MRM has really just transformed my life. So it's a
Very
fabulous
true.
thing. And yes, when we were asked to write a chapter by David Nair, uh, Purpose of Our Life in Grain. See, Rajiv ji, it is my purpose in Grail is a progression from the old me to the new me, right? The old me to the new me, old Sunita to the new Sunita, like something that way. So I am the witness of my own journey. I was not as I am now. I used to be always complaining and like victimizing myself, blaming other people for whatever is happening in my life. But after taking charge of my life totally changed. I know if it is to be, it is me
It
who
has
has
to be
to
me.
do it. Right? As
Wow,
is said
wow,
by
wow.
David, I just can't forget some of his sentences. So,
Very
yes,
nice, very
that
nice.
has really transformed my life. And yes, now I am here helping other women. I'm encouraging them. I want their life to be changed as I have through my experiences. See, everybody, there may be so many people who are helping or doing the same thing, but mine is different because I have experienced all those pain, those problems, those sufferings, and I know what is pain, I know what is suffering, I know what things are and how to get over it. So yes, that is
Wow.
it. So if I can
So
transform, so can
anyone can.
anyone. Yes.
So Sunita ji, I know you are author of another book. Can you tell audience about that journey also?
Yeah, that is a book. The name of that book is The Subtle Art of Happiness.
Wow.
Yeah, that I wrote in the beginning. So how happiness is what we are, why we are here into this world. Actually, I'm also practicing Buddhism. I'm a Buddhist also. So
Wow.
that's why I wrote that book that time. I was too much involved in that. So the purpose of our life is ultimately happiness, and happiness is of two types. One is relative happiness, and the other one is true happiness. We, most of the people, we go for relative happiness. Relative happiness is what? For external things, like I want a car, I want a house, I want this. If I want this, I'll be happy. If I want, but that just fades away. Suppose, like, for suppose you bought a car, I-10 car, okay, and just after you're very happy, but after 10 or 15 days, you know that your friend, he bought a I-20 car, and that is fabulous. And then you say, shit yaar, मैंने वो क्यों नहीं लिया, मैंने ये क्यों ले लिया, and so that happiness faded away
Goes,
within
goes.
10 days. That is relative happiness. But true
Correct.
happiness is within ourselves. It is always within ourselves. And true happiness means what? It means, true happiness means, see, there will be problems, there will be sufferings, there will be obstacles in our life, but through how you handle those problems, obstacles, sufferings, with what perspective you see them, and how you challenge them when they come into your life, that is called true happiness. When you are able to see the challenge, and you say, oh, this challenge has come to my life, no problem, I'll get over it. That is true happiness within yourself.
Wow. Wow. So this entire life is about achieving happiness,
Happiness,
love,
exactly.
and
Because
affection.
people don't understand. Sometimes we too get into this. If I have a big house, I'll be so happy. But later on, when you see somebody's house more
It's
bigger,
always
more
become relative,
luxurious, then
comparative,
our
and relative.
happiness fades away.
Correct, correct. That should not be the case.
That should not be the case.
Wow. So, Sunita ji, I know that means you are author of two books. You are helping in education line to students. Then you help even grown up people in your counseling and in your this coaching profession which you are helping. So our this many things you are doing for society. I want to know now something from you about your financial freedom. So what do you understand by financial freedom and how you can explain it to audience?
See, actually, what I feel is financial freedom may be different for different people, right? For me, financial freedom is the ability to live the life you want without being controlled by financial limitations. Whatever you
Wow.
want, you don't think, do I have enough money for this? Should I spend? Should I not spend? No limitations. For me, that is financial freedom. It also means having enough money to fulfill even your basic needs, your goals, your dreams, without worrying about the money. We don't have to think of the money. That is financial freedom. And I think it also means you don't have any debt, you're debt free, you're having sufficient saving, and yes, one important thing is you also have a passive income where you don't have to work much, like getting, like I have that, passive income. I'm getting rent. I've given my portion of my house, so that is passive income, coming every year.
So
Yeah,
Sunita ji, I must tell you that your definition of financial freedom is very close to actual definition of financial freedom, and
I
you
don't.
understand it very well. So
Not
what we
much. I'm not into this financial things, but yes, this is what I understand.
very nice. So
Yeah.
tell us one more question on this: whether you prepare budget or you don't prepare budget. What
See,
is your experience in this?
uh, see, I don't go much into this budgeting things, like I know my expenses are very limited. And but yes, what I do is, every month, when I receive some income, so every month a particular amount of money I keep it aside for this month's expenditure. Okay, suppose I've taken out, like, say 20,000. Okay, out of 20,000, I just spend money, and then maybe sometimes nothing is left. Sometimes maybe 2,000 is left. Sometimes maybe 5,000 is left. So that is like, I feel that this month, yeah, I saved this much money and all. But yes, I don't do that proper budgeting.
Very
That I
nice.
need to learn from you.
I'm really happy to know that you know at least very basic of finance and budget, whether you do it on paper or not. But if you
No,
start
I
doing on
don't.
paper, we always advise to audience that to start making budget on paper in any form, then
Hmm.
it will take shape with the time. You know, you do something, then you get more information to do more. However, budget gives you information and a system
Clarity.
of monitoring. You
Hmm.
can desire and dreams
Hmm.
all can be included in budget. Then you see where income will come and how you fulfill those dreams and desires.
Hmm.
So you will be much better organized if you start writing budget, and it can be monthly, it can be
I'll do that.
yearly, divided into budgets monthly. Very
Hmm.
nice. So
Yearly it
this,
comes out because we have to pay income tax,
yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah,
So,
correct, correct.
so that,
No, for budget is not for income tax purposes. Income tax purposes just bank statement you finish with the income side.
yeah.
But it's okay if you are aware that when you pay taxes, you can also plan for your expenditure. That means you are aware of budgets and everything. That is fine. So let us. This is brings me to, like, we have discussed about purpose. We have discussed about your journey to MRM and your author journey. How you wrote your happiness book. How you wrote your chapter in Grail book. So let us understand one more thing, that how and which segment of society you are serving with your coaching business and with your eagerness to do with your purpose.
See, at present, I'm focusing on women, and especially single women, because I have gone through that journey for a long time, long period of time, and I know it's not so easy, especially single moms. Like I
Correct,
also am
correct.
a mom, so I know that journey. So with those experiences, I would really like to. I'm I'm really serving the society, because we are impacting lives somewhere, and impacting even one single life has a ripple effect. See, if I change one person's life in a family, the environment of that family will change. There may be seven people living in that family, they will be changed. When those seven people go out in society, the society, some people will learn from them, right? Maybe out of those seven, maybe two go outside USA or somewhere else. So there also, it may bring up, people may see them, oh, like they are behaving so nicely, let me learn something from this person. Everybody has a quality, right? We would like to learn from you. Like, I'm
Correct.
so much affected by your this finances and all, so so that is also, it has a ripple effect. Even if you change one life, it has a ripple effect, and you are not only impacting society, you're impacting the world,
Very
right?
true.
That effect goes.
Very true. Very true. So definitely, you have given a very nice example how family structures can be, how it can change.
Yeah, that we have learned in Buddhism. The Buddhism says
Wow,
we
wow.
have we encourage people there. We try to solve their problems there, what people are going through. And yes, when one person changes, the whole
Everything
family
changes.
changes. The
Correct.
families, because we can't change anybody, right? We
No, no.
just cannot change anyone. It's we who have to change, and when we change, the world changes
Around us.
around us.
Very true. Very true. So, Sunita ji, I will take one more liberty from you to tell us one story from your book, Happiness. how happiness can be achieved by my audience, our audience.
See, happiness, that's what I said. Happiness, if you need to be happy, you need to focus on yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to be resilient within yourself. You need to see obstacles, sufferings, problems as an opportunity to grow. See, everything, whatever happens in life, it happens for a reason. Nothing just comes and hits you. We also believe in karma. I don't know, like, if you believe in
Yeah,
karma
yeah, yeah.
or no, but yes, we also believe in karma. So according to our Buddhist philosophy, when we have these problems in our life, when we have any kind of problems, maybe personal, maybe family issues, maybe illness, we are somewhere retributing our karma, somewhere attributing our karma. Because that is the past karma, so we should be happy. We should be happy that, oh, this my karma is getting retributed. Khatam ho raha hai karma. Let whatever we have bought from the past, right? So it is an opportunity for you to grow, for people to grow, instead of sitting and crying and cribbing over that problem, how this problem will go. As it in coaching, it comes this way, that when problem comes, we should not focus on the problem, we should focus on the solution, because energy goes where focus goes, right? So in the same way, here also, should not focus in the problem, we should focus on the solution. And it
Solution.
is, like, the more the iron is heated in the flame, the more it shines, isn't
Correct.
it? So
Very
the
true.
more the problem we have, the more the suffering we have, we are learning lessons from each and everything. It's
Wow.
not waste. Every now and then, whatever comes into our life, even a small, uh, even a small argument when we have with our neighbor, that is also, we are learning something from that.
Wow.
So yes, that is true happiness. Focus on true happiness. People should not focus on relative happiness. Yes, we need a house, basic needs are necessary, we need to have them, right? But don't just go and bang your head on those
On
things.
them. Correct.
I
Correct.
know. You won't get
So this is the best solution. If we are not able to solve the problem at the moment, we change our focus to something else.
exactly.
Problem will automatically dissolve or solve,
Automatically, yeah,
or
you just do some meditation. We do some chanting, we have some chanting. You can chant any mantra, any
correct.
mantra. Like, we all have, all religions have their own mantras, right? That is also a type of meditation. If you don't know any mantra, just sit down, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath. That's all the problems will just go away. Like, of course they will not go away, but they will settle down.
Settle down.
They will
And
settle.
with the time, you will find solutions also.
With the find, you'll find some, just like in a glass of water, when we just put 2 spoons of mud, immediately the whole water is stirred up, isn't it? But
Correct.
when we
Correct.
just keep it aside for a few minutes, what
Settle
happens?
down.
It
Settle down.
settles down. Same thing
Wow.
happens.
So you have so many metaphors for different kind of problems and solutions. So this way, I think any audience can understand in a minute what you are trying to say, and change their perspective of life, and life will change. So Sunita ji, also I know you have given how to stay happy. I know you have given so many short stories. If people can understand and relate it to their life, it will be wisdom for them. So if I tell you to give one teaching of Buddhism which you have applied in your life and people can immediately apply in their life, tell us about that. Only one, very few sentence.
Okay, about Buddhism, from Buddhism. Yeah,
Anything, Buddhism or happiness. Purpose is same,
it's
happiness.
same. The purpose of Buddhism, Buddhism and other religion, all religions. See,
Same.
actually, when I have reflected back, so I don't think take things so easily. I'm a reformer, so uh, I just find out the things, to what extent it is true, to what extent it works, it does not work. So I have just researched, and I have found out that everything, all teachings in our Hinduism, Buddhism, or Christianity, or everything, it's all the same ultimately. And it's what our life should have a purpose. We should live a life with intention, where we are going, what we want in life, and purpose. Because ultimately, it's purpose that gives meaning to our life. It helps the audience. I would just like to tell it
Hmm.
helps you to stay focused, and it gives clarity. So I would just like to tell the audience that if you do not know your purpose yet, go and find out your purpose. And if you don't know how to find out, read our book, Grail, Tick Your Life Right with Purpose, right?
Wow.
Because it's written by 40 authors, right? And each of them has gone through immense pain and problem and suffering, and everybody has evolved. Everybody has come out of it. Yes, they have, all of us have a different way, right, of coming out of it. We have our own ways, but see from where we have come here, 40 authors, through those pains and sufferings. So we have found our purpose in life. This is the calling of the universe. I'm thankful to the universe for this calling, that I'm here to help people. So they should, I would just suggest, or I would just request our audience that everybody should read this book, Grail, if they have not yet found out their purpose. And even if they have, they should read, because that will encourage them. See, sometimes what happens, when we listen to somebody's story, or when we read some story, we get encouraged. No, if this person can do, why can't I do? Oh my god, this
Correct.
person has gone through so many problems. Oh, for so many years she has suffered. Oh, for me it is just 2 years and I'm crying, and she has suffered for so many years. So it changes their perception.
Very true, Sunita ji. And this book, Grail, Take Your Life Right with Purpose, is available on Notion Press, Amazon.com, and Flipkart.
Okay.
Just go and buy. And if you have your purpose, gift it to your children and friends
Right.
and family members to change their life. If you think your purpose has changed your life, the life of others can also change. And you get a variety of purposes in this book. 40 authors have written this Grail 2. There were 30 authors who have written Grail 1. And it is not end. It will be continuously publishing more authors with their purpose of life. And it will become an anthology of purpose over a period of time, encyclopedia. So
Right,
we
right.
must refer it to for finding our purpose. Thank you,
Sure.
Smita ji, for your
Thank
time and
you.
valuable wisdom. And you are the
Thank you.
first who has given us wisdom on Buddhism also. So which is very nice. So we can have a separate session on Buddhism with you
Sure.
whenever you have time. We will
Sure, anytime.
fix and do because
Mm.
this is something which audience should understand to improve their life and live in the moment. Buddhism is just live in the moment. Don't
Just
think of
living in the
past,
moment. Right,
just think
right.
of future. You are
Mm.
present, and what is there, you think it is there. Nothing else can come and go. So
because it's
don't
ultimately all about the mind, our thoughts.
thoughts. Very nice. So we will have some session on that later.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you very much for
Thank you
your
so
time
much.
and valuable wisdom.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, audience. We will finish our summit of today with three authors here. Fourth author could not join the summit, and we will have interview with him later in the week. I will update you on that. Thank you very much for your time and joining.